Good morning. It's Monday morning here in Nashville. Beautiful day. I love Mondays because I haven't screwed up the week yet. Had a great weekend. Hopefully you saw the last episode talking about going to see a show at the Ryman and also talking about my goal of playing there one day. It was just an inspiring evening. However, you probably are also aware that I'm a little behind on recording for this EP. The recording deadline is tomorrow and I start mixing on Wednesday. That means I got a lot of recording to do today. So I've cleared out my schedule. This morning I'm gonna spend on guitars. This afternoon I'm gonna spend on vocals. And we'll see if I can squeeze anything else in there. There needs to be some percussion. My vision was to have a lot of big vocal harmony things, like big 10 tracks of vocal kind of sound. I don't know how much of that I'll get to. Honestly, don't know how many songs that calls for, but I think there might be a few. Lesson of the day. I wrote a bunch of songs, so I have a surplus of songs to work on, which is a good thing. Now I'm working my way backwards. My most favorite song I've worked on first, then my second favorite, and then my third favorite, and I'll go through until I feel like I have an EP worth of music, which means the ones I'm not as fond of will get put off to the side, and then I'll finish and hone in on those probably 4 or 5 that I really like, and those will make it onto the EP. So that's my plan for today. Honestly, I could use a little music therapy, so sitting down with my guitar all morning and then sitting behind a microphone all afternoon sounds like a good day to me.
What you thought was the start of something good. This life that you have been hiding from, it's been right beside you all along.
Not going to the gym until tomorrow, so today, take a little break and take this guy on a run. You excited? Are you excited? Are you so excited?
Your compass is broken, magic 8-ball let you down. You turn to your knees and pray. Pray to the ceiling and the walls that are crushing you down, and hope that someone will hold them up another day.
Made it. Summer's gonna kill me. I'll be back. I'm back. You wanna know something mean, Chop, my workout accountability boss? I texted him and I said, hey, I just walked 2 miles with the dog. And he says, great job. Now, and he gave me a bunch of like exercises to do at home on my off day. I guess I won't be fat for as long as I'd thought. Okie dokie, the agenda for the afternoon is vocals. It's tricky because I took time doing the scratch tracks to sing the vocals fairly well. So there may be some that I'll just keep the original scratch vocal and do some editing and tuning on those. But then there are some that I've since developed how I want to sing them and I need to re-record those. That's what I'll do. I'll start with the ones I know I need to record and work my way backwards. And hopefully, hope beyond all hope, I'll have a lot of vocals done today, including, there's no way I'm gonna get all the vocals and big background vocals done. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. All right, let's get to work. Good news, I opened up the first song that I know I wanted to re-sing the vocal on, and guess what? Look! I've already done it. See that right there? That's the new lead vocal. Apparently, and all of these extra. See, I work on, I'm doing so much that I forget what I've done. This makes me really happy. This one's done. I'm gonna close it out and move on to the next one. That's awesome. Obviously, I can't show you everything I'm working on, or this video, all of these videos would be 10 hours long, but I'll show you what I come up with on this song. So this song here, it's called, I think it's gonna be called Rain, and it's like a swampy bluegrass sort of thing. Here, take a listen to the guitar. Just kind of makes you want to say, yeah! And so it's the most kind of bluegrass swampy of the songs. It's probably the most upbeat of the songs on the EP. And I've recorded, and the riffy guitars at the beginning were me just goofing around. I will delete those later. But I know there's kind of a bridge section, instrumental section, and instead of doing like a lead guitar, I've recorded some extra guitars on top of that are just playing the same riff over and over, and I'm gonna duplicate that with a bunch of background vocals and sing that. So the end result should be cool. I'll play it for you when I'm done. Okay, come with me, I will show you my vocal setup. It's not gonna be anything surprising. You've seen it already, but I haven't talked about it specifically. So here it is. Boink. Shadows are bad. So this is the Roswell Audio Mini K47. Thanks to Matt McGlynn of RecordingHacks.com, who started the company. They sent me one to check out, and I love it, and I've used it on lots and lots of stuff. If you've seen me do vocals on this vlog on GilderCam, it's been through this mic. So the way I like to set it up is like this. So I've got this big, massive, no reason to ever have a boom stand, this big boom stand. And then I've got the pop filter on a second stand. They don't, for me, work well when I hook them onto the mic stand, and I never can get it positioned right. So having that on a separate stand is nice, because if you're working with a vocalist who tends to get too far away or too close, you can tell them, put your face on this windscreen, and then you can place the windscreen where it needs to be in relation to the mic. I will say, this microphone sounds fabulous. I've recorded a lot from this distance away, and it sounds okay, but when I get right up on it, it's money. So that's my very primitive but effective microphone setup. The only other thing is I've got it patched into the PreSonus ADL 700, which is a nice tube preamp. I've got the EQ and compression turned off because I just don't want to bother with it, and it sounds pretty good anyway. That's it. Time to put on the dorky headphones and record some vocals.
The truth about the truth.
Okay, so it needs kind of a kick drum sort of sound. So I got this djembe under here. It's too snappy, so I threw a hoodie over it. It's just that muffled sound I want. Plus a ribbon mic will make it more muffled. Fun fact, this sound freaks Nash out. So I'm gonna try to do just a couple of hits and then loop it. Now I'm gonna grab some claps. First claps recorded in the new room with the wood wall. Okay, I promised you a listen. Here it is. Did a lot of background vocals, fair amount of percussion, bunch of guitars, and I'll mute out the lead vocal. You can get that when it's released, but you can hear kind of the instrumental. This is the instrumental bridge going into the last chorus. So it's the happiest of the songs on the EP. Super fun. Who knows which of these will stay, which will get cut, but I like just throwing all that spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks. And I basically just worked on this song today, so. Tomorrow's the deadline. We might end up pushing it a little bit, but it's coming together really well. This is exactly how I wanted things to go, albeit a little behind schedule, so. I think I'll end the episode there. Got a VIP mix critique tonight, which will be fun. We do those live streaming from here. I critique people's mixes. That'll be fun. Otherwise, it's been a good day. See you tomorrow.
Your compass is broken, magic 8 ball.